guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, today we are reviewing the Isuzu D Max 1.9 Ddi Double Cab, the LS version. So as always, we start with the key. This is what Isuzu has. It's a standard key. I'm sure some of you will appreciate that. But let's look at the exterior of this beast. Quite a handsome machine, to say the least. Isuzu didn't decide to try and reinvent the wheel with this one, as they say, but they just kind of made modern design upgrades to bring the look up to date. It certainly is a wonderful looking car, and Isuzu introduced this D Max around mid-2022. Comes in an entry-level 1.9 manual single cab to the top of the range 3-liter automatic V-Cross. So let's talk about on the road. The LS features Isuzu's new 1.9-liter DDI turbo diesel engine. It produces 110 kilowatts of power at 350 newton meters of torque. It's coupled to either a 6-speed stick shift or 6-speed automatic, as was the case with our vehicle. We had the automatic, which was quite neat and quite handy. As far as towing ability goes, this 1.9 liter diesel engine has a maximum braked trailer capacity of 3,100 k's and a payload of 1,000 kilograms. And the 3-liter D Max offers a tow capacity of 3,500 kilograms and a 1,200 kilogram payload. Yeah, once again, sorry about the Top Gun guys above me. Seems like Maverick and Goose have a lot to settle. You'll notice at the back here there is a little camera that of course is on your display in the front of the car to guide you with your rear parking. Very nice feature to have, of course, especially in a larger vehicle like this. PDC as well, so it can tell you exactly how far you are from the car behind you. Excellent to have with larger vehicles so you don't end up with a bang. Yeah, let's have a look at the back of the Isuzu and the space that you're getting for your load box. So obviously this is kitted out with a nice topper, but you can have it opened if you like. And as you can see, there is quite a lot of space. There is also, the load box is now much wider thanks to the 1,530 millimeter tailgate. So it makes for easier loading and offloading whenever needed. But as you can clearly see from this aerial view, quite a lot of space for all your loading. Right now I wish I could load that plane onto this vehicle, which would not be so far-fetched with this Isuzu. My goodness. So, continuing our journey around the Isuzu D Max, and as I mentioned, this one is the 1.9 liter, the LS. So the tires, obviously, on this model here, the LS, comes with 17-inch alloy wheels. But of course, the higher trims have bigger wheels in terms of 18-inch alloys. And as you can see with the little extras, Isuzu really did their best to try and incorporate luxury into what is commonly known as a rugged vehicle. So they've tried to blend a little bit of luxury into it, which is pretty nice, and it's a decent touch from the company. As we move to the front, you'll notice that there are some slimmer and more angular lights. It includes bi-LED projector headlights. It has LED daytime running lights and LED edge lighting indicators on the mirror housing for range topping models only, that one. Look at the grille. It has this dragon eye LED headlight design The end result is that muscular exterior design for a bakkie that really lives up to its tagline about being their boldest yet. How about we have a look inside? Let's open it up with our key and let's go and have a look at what the Isuzu D Max has for you on the interior. So here we go. This is what the Isuzu D Max looks on the inside now. These plastics might just be a little worrying for me. Like, it looks great. I feel that over time it could wear apart quite easily. The seats were all made of cloth, of course, contoured cloth seats, and you'll notice that the front seats are manually adjustable. But all in all, a great interior. Enough space in the back especially, and as you can see, I pushed my seat right further back, so whoever gets to sit behind me, the poor old soul, has to do with that kind of space. But it's not bad, I've got to be honest. I've seen worse, especially in those smaller vehicles. It's far, far worse. So you get 3 headrests as well in the back, so it is pretty comfortable, and you can actually see the little touches of luxury that Isuzu has incorporated here. You'll notice that at the center console there is a spot here for your USB input. So if you'd like the passengers to control the music, you can just pop this little button open and ask them to have at it and control the music that they want to listen to on your long journey. Nice storage spaces as well that passengers can make use of. And of course, I think what is standard now in most cars is the center cup holders. Always handy for those lengthy road trips when coffee is a must, or Red Bull, depending on what's your poison, but yeah. We'll have a look at the front section and see what the Isuzu has for us on the inside. This is the type of stuff that I'm really concerned about, that little soft material. I feel that's going to deteriorate very fast over time, and that's the sad part about it. I feel they could have invested more there, but it is what it is. As you can see, 4 electric windows controlled from the driver's panel, and there's a touch there on the manual adjustable seats as well. Also clothed, as you can clearly see here. But the good thing is that we'll see just now the dash as well as the steering wheel are all kind of covered in soft plush leather, which is a very interesting touch from Isuzu. Some more storage space on the driver's side. That's to put your little coins in, so the car guards can always get their piece from you. And of course the ignition, as you can see, is a traditional key ignition, which is something that many traditional drivers would enjoy. Alright guys, so taking a look at the inside of the Isuzu D Max 1.9 DDI LS. So standard across the range. Comes with your 7-inch infotainment screen, which we'll switch on in a bit, and obviously this one is the automatic variation, 6-speed automatic variation, but it does come in manual. In fact, you know, I mentioned that there are 24 different derivatives, but just to have a look at what's going on here, of course your climate control is all manual. You do have a USB port there, auxiliary input as well. Your 12-volt cigarette lighter slash charger. Everything is kind of simple up front, it has to be said. Very nice layout to the cockpit. Lots of cubby space, of course. If you're in America, glove box. So there you go. Lots of space, nice materials, pretty solid, and it looks pretty good. Some leather finishes on the steering, which is excellent. This is obviously reserved for the mid-tier and above, and it all kind of looks very sleek. The color is this amazing black. Yeah, it does look incredibly sleek, and lots of space in the front for your front passenger. Nice and high vehicle as well. You can see in comparison to the road next to you. So let's give it a start. I suppose old school drivers will be happy. This has a normal key start, so you gotta stick the key in the ignition. Let's get it on here. So start it up. That's the welcome screen. Obviously that comes on. Asks you to select your language, which we've got, and that's what the introduction screen is like. And then let's switch on the vehicle here. There we go. As you can hear, the engine has a nice purr to it, and it really sounds like it's ready to go. It's really rugged. It gives off that vibe that, you know, it means business. I think the one word that I can describe this Isuzu D Max is a workhorse. If you're looking for a vehicle that's gonna absolutely work for you, but at the same time give you a hint of luxury on the inside, then this vehicle is ideal, because it is a workhorse. It has an engine that can deliver power when needed. I admit the first day I did struggle with what I thought was a lack of power. That's just because I expected to kind of, you know, touch the accelerator and see it move. But with the Isuzu D Max, you have to kind of urge it along a little, but that's not to say that it does not have the power. It's just that you've got to drive it that way. You've got to request it to give you the power, and it does. Once you do, once you hit your foot down on the pedal, it does deliver. So of course you also have a little settings tab that you can walk into, and then you see the different settings there: meter settings, body, electrical, driver support settings. I'll go through the list of safety features that the Isuzu D Max has for you, and you can maybe decide if this vehicle is good enough for you. But from what I've had in a week, I think it's an excellent vehicle. I think that it is I think that Isuzu's done its best to kind of incorporate luxury into its ruggedness, and I think it's worked actually. I do think it's worked. So let's look at my fuel consumption. As you can see, I've done 261.3 kilometers with this vehicle. I've had the privilege of taking it out to Diaspora over the weekend. It was really great. It really worked well. It was always willing to deliver overtaking speed whenever I needed it on the highway, and more than that, it handles the harsh terrain. As you know, the roads up towards the dam, it handled it with absolute ease, and I was really impressed with that. And fuel consumption wise, I seem to be averaging around about 9.1 liters per 100 kilometers. That is not bad at all. That's not bad work for a vehicle of this size. And seeing that it's dragging so much power and it can also carry so much, it's not a bad figure to have. I mean, I've seen some cars that can range that 9.1 liters to 100k, so it's not bad at all. I'm going to show you how the reverse camera works, because we always do that. So there we go, stick it in reverse, and we go. So it's very similar to what you can expect from other vehicles. We've seen this across now many vehicles, so it's almost like a standard feature now. Now with this infotainment system, you can also get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, so it has all the bells and whistles that you get from your more luxurious modern cars. So as I said, Isuzu's done its best here to try and bring Isuzu into the luxurious era, and it kind of works. I've got to be honest with you, because if you are one of those people and you are on the road all the time, you know, you want some luxury, especially if you're traveling long hours, and you know, Isuzu delivers on the front. And I mean, they have certainly done a great job here by incorporating all those little features into the vehicle, and you know, it really does work. It's been a pleasure to drive, and it's been an absolute pleasure to drive. And as you can hear now, that PDC is warning me that I'm a little closer to the wall there, so that's great, especially for the size of the vehicle and your parking, you know, so it is bigger. So if you are worried about parking the vehicle, at least you have that on your side. So yeah, all in all, magnificent vehicle, the Isuzu D Max. This is the mid-tier LS, and it's an automatic version, not 1.9 liter engine. Really good vehicle, definitely worth the price, I gotta say. And if you're looking for something where you want to dabble in between work and urban driving, then I would suggest going for this, because it is nice. It does feel like, you know, you're kind of above the road. Well, you are technically, but makes you feel as if, you know, you're kind of on the road, although you shouldn't be feeling that way because there are other road users. But what I'm trying to say is that it kind of makes you feel in control because of its height and the seat positioning and the size of the vehicle. It is kind of mammoth. So yeah, I think you'd enjoy it if you definitely get this one, especially for if you are carrying loads on a regular basis. You need that additional power. Of course, it has a tow hitch in the back, so you can attach whatever you want, a trailer, caravan, whatever the case is. But this Isuzu can definitely handle the load, that's for sure. So let's talk price. Price ranges from 401,700 for the entry-level 1.9 DDI single cab HR, up to 814,000 for the top of the range 3-liter DDI double cab V Cross. That is a 4x4 automatic transmission. This vehicle here that I tested was 520,800. It comes with a 5-year 90,000 kilometer service plan and a 5-year 120,000 kilometer warranty and roadside assistance. This vehicle certainly has it all, and it's definitely has that new tech as well as contemporary styling. It'll definitely appeal to a wider audience from my experience. Alright, that's it guys. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I guess we'll catch you at the next one. Who knows what it's gonna be?